Welcome back, viewers. Today we will be testing the interquartile range indicator. But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. And as a team, we will all profit from it when we are done. You can find a link to the first video down below in the description, and you should also see it pop up in the top corner right now. There is also a link down below to sign up for TradingView. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Discord is a free group communication platform where we are having great discussions about all things to do with trading. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the interquartile range indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So, to date, we have tested a total of 22 different strategies with a total of 5 winners. We have also tested a total of 371 indicators with a total of 150 winners, which means that they have met or exceeded the 60% win-loss ratio threshold that we have set for them. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. But as we are working on building the best trading system possible, you could take any one of those 150 indicators and get out there and start potentially profitably trading the markets with them now. So go back and watch those videos, make a list of those indicators, and get out there and see what you can do with them. But stick with us here as we work on maximizing your trading profits. Okay, so today's indicator is the interquartile range indicator. I believe I'm saying that right. We'll see. Anyway, so you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Let me see here. Actually, get our replay set to the right spot here. Right there. Alright, so you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Basically, we have two oscillating lines here. And as the faster of the lines cross up above or down below, the slower of the two lines, it is producing the histogram or the bars down here at the bottom. And so when the faster of the two lines is above the slower line, then it gives the green histogram bars here. When the faster of the two lines is below the slower one, it gives the red histogram bars here. And so the setup on this is relatively easy. When we get green histogram bars, we're going to go long. When we get red histogram bars, we're going to go short. So pretty simple setup. All right, looks like over here, right there, we pick up our first signal. It's going to be a long signal, and excuse me, it worked out pretty well. Now, I did go in and turn up the opacity of these bars here. They were really, really dim. And so I cranked up those opacities to about 80. So that way it's a little bit easier to see. We probably could have just went ahead and actually put them all the way up to 100. I don't think it would have made much of a difference. So we'll do that there. Anyways, back to testing here. So over here on this side, right there, we pick up a short, and it looks like that one's going to get us to take profit. Let's see here. Yep, 100 pips. Sure it did. Then we pick up a long, looks like for just one bar, and then immediately drop into a short, and it looks like that's going to get us stopped out. Let me double check that one more time. There to there. Ooh, it's pretty close. But we actually stayed we stayed within the stop, was able to get to take profit on this big red bar right there. So barely squeezed that one out. Continue on here. So we pick up a long right there, and again another take profit. So doing not too bad at the moment. Pick up a short right there. Looks like we're going to stay within our stop there. Oh, nope, actually we might have blown through it. We did. Just barely, but we did. Let's double check this downside right here before we hit the stop. Make sure we didn't get to take profit. Nope, we did not. It was close on both sides, but unfortunately just didn't quite make it there. All right, right here we pick up a short. We can see that pretty much, or a long, I guess I should say here, long. We picked up a long in. Looks like we just continue to grind down there. Definitely not getting to take profit. Then a short right there, kind of the same deal. Actually, we get a gap up from 1 week to another week right here. And that gap up right there definitely would have stopped us out. Then we pick up a long right here. Let me measure this out. So we would have barely gotten to take profit. So what's interesting is, so on this candle right here, this little, zoom in a little more here. There we go. So this little red candle right here that actually formed our next short signal. We actually wouldn't have went short on this until after this candle closes. So keep in mind that as this candle is actually forming, we're still in this long trade right here. And so if you measure from the bottom of that candle up to the top of this little short candle right there, we hit about 70 pips to the upside before it then bounced around some and closed, you know, right about where it opened, then giving us the short signal. So that right there would have been a win for us. Then over here on this side, so that's where at the close of that candle, we would have picked up a short and stayed within our stop. Interesting. Let's measure that to the downside and got to take profit. All right, so what I'm going to do here is go ahead and cut out some of the video. That way things don't get too long, and we'll pick this up when we're closer to the end of the year. All right, so that puts us at the end of the year right there. Before we add these up now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below. Once you sign up for that, it will give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we are posting some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, trading philosophy. Our admin Jay has also put together a rather lengthy list of winning indicators for the MT platforms. And so if you use the MT platforms quite a bit, then that would be a handy list for you to have. Our regular members as well as admins are posting regular, almost everyday trade analysis, market analysis, where they are posting screenshots where they've marked out areas of support and resistance, the indicators that they're using, exactly where they are entering and exiting trades, taking profits, the whole deal. They're growing small accounts really quickly with the information that they're putting out there for everyone to see. And then lastly, one thing that I've been doing here recently is I've put together a Excel sheet of the strategies that we have tested. And so I have outlined in the Excel sheet which ones were winners, which ones were losers, their win rates, as well as links to the videos to go back and review those strategies. And so again, really, really great stuff for really cheap. Doesn't cost hardly anything at all. So I highly recommend it. All right, back to the indicator here. Let's get everything in focus here. And we'll add these up. There. To there. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. So we have 23 signals altogether, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 winning trades. So that's going to meet the 60% criteria. A reasonably fair number of trades, not too bad. Seemed like all in all this indicator did pretty solid. I mean, there were a couple moments where it kind of got faked out, but for the most part it did really decent. So this one's definitely going to go on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next indicator from here. If you have not already, like this video, share this video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. Also turn on the bell notification so that way you are notified anytime I post a new video. So that way you know what indicators we have tested and are testing. Also, there is a link down below to join our Discord server, which is a free group communication platform where we discuss all things trading related. There is also a link down below to TradingView, and if you use that link to TradingView to sign up for an account, you will save a little bit of money. And lastly, there is a link down below to sign up for Patreon. Please sign up for the Patreon and support the channel the best way you can.